ASD project video. The issues that I weren't able to resolve. Well, on my application, if you go into something, like you go into a screen and you go into it again, like that was my second time into it. If I reload it, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. The first time you go in, the page renders correctly. I have to fix my sizing on my buttons, but the page renders and works correctly. And if you click on edit something, it'll fill out all the forms just like it's supposed to. But if you go back into the page, it won't render correctly, and whenever you click on something, it just cancels it out. I haven't found what the problem is yet. I mean, to the best of my knowledge, all my code is correct, but I'm guessing it's some type of refresh issue. What was better or worse than I thought it would be? When I got the hang of the jQuery selectors, even though they're surprisingly tricky, it made things a lot easier. But the things that I found worse were pulling the Ajax gave me a lot of problems, mainly because I had no idea about XML, so I pretty much had to learn everything and find a way to populate local storage with it. And by far the worst thing I've came across is trying to set up GitHub pages and use it in terminal. It has messed up my files over and over again. My previous core skills, well, I'd say a lot of it relies on my VFW, but since this is my second go around with ASD, if I didn't have that first couple of weeks last time, then it would have been a lot harder for me. And an app that imports data, the simulator is the easiest way for me to show you, but not quite sure. I've never owned an iPhone, but the contacts list on an Android will actually save your contacts to a remote server on the cloud, and it'll sync up. And if something ever happens to your phone, all you have to do is log into your Google account, and it will actually fetch all your contacts from the server. And I would assume that those are JSON objects, just because it seems like that'd be the most practical way of doing it. Thank you. This is my week 2 review.